Hello and welcome to that Bible Guy. Everyone we meet is an opportunity. We see Jesus in John 9 today trying to change the way his disciples thought about the people he came into contact with. And I think he wants to do that with us. He certainly did that with me this morning. So, John chapter 9, it says, as he went along, he saw a man born blind from birth. His disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Neither this man nor his parents sinned, said Jesus, but this happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him. As long as it is day, we must do the work of him who sent me. Night is coming when no one can work. While I'm in the world, I am the light of the world. Amen to that. Jesus, they walked along the road. His disciples seen a man born blind. That this guy's got difficult circumstances. How did this happen to him? And a common way of thinking back then was almost like a karma, or like he sinned while in the womb. Well, he must have sinned then that this happened to him. Is that why the terrible thing happened? And if it wasn't him, was it his parents' sin that caused him to be like this? And this was the way the disciples were thinking. They were looking at this theological conundrum and wanting to ask Jesus, well, why did this happen? Surely if he didn't sin, this wouldn't have happened. And Jesus is like, I'm not answering that question because your thinking is wrong. That's not what we should be thinking. And in fact, neither this man sinned nor his parents. Now we know that all men have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, but Jesus making the point that it's not sin that led to this situation. And in fact, this man's challenge and trouble has now presented an opportunity for the work of God to be displayed in his life. And in fact, that's just what I'm about to do. That's the way we should be thinking. So they weren't thinking of this man and saying, this man's got needs. How can we help this man? Could Jesus help this man? They did not look at this man and see an opportunity to help, an opportunity to reach out and do something. They just seen a theological question, a problem, or this man's in this situation, it's his own fault, or it's his parents' fault. There's nothing we can do. They wrote this man off. And Jesus said, no, we need to try and take this moment as an opportunity. It's not about sin, and it's not about how he got into this situation. All we need to do now is look at him and say there's an opportunity for the work of God to be displayed in his life. I don't know about you, but this really convicts me because I realize that even as a Christian and now a leader of a church, I so often write people off. I get frustrated when people make bad choices, when people don't seek God first, when people get into sin, when people are indisciplined, inconsistent, and all the things that I try to pride myself on, and I really do fall short, believe me. But I look at those people and I think, it's so frustrating. You would be in a better position if you did X, Y, or Z. You're in this position, maybe you don't say it too loudly, but you're thinking it's kind of your own fault. If you change these things, things could get better. And I'm sure most of us are sympathetic with those that have genuine needs. But like the disciples seen this man and thought, well, you're probably in a situation that's probably your own fault or it's your parents' fault. Not much we can do. They weren't thinking about the needs of this man or of the opportunity that they would have in this situation. I felt so convicted. Jesus said, this is an opportunity to see God work. Stop thinking about why he's in this situation and see it as an opportunity to help this man. I felt convicted. I need to do this in my own life. We all need to do this in our lives. For the people that we meet that don't measure up to the standard that we think they should meet. For those people that frustrate us. For those people that are just weak. For those people that just have many needs. That I know myself, I can so easily be frustrated by someone. Someone doesn't present the way I think that they should. And I question why they're in that situation, or I'm helping someone for the 13th time with the same situation, and I'm just thinking, this would be better for you if you did X, Y, or Z. And I feel intolerant. And what I'm ultimately doing is the same thing the disciples did here now. I would write people off. When Jesus seen his disciples writing people off, he said, everyone we meet is an opportunity to see the work of God displayed in their life. You might be that work displayed in their life. We might be able to get in and pray with someone. encourage someone. I was thinking this morning, this is something I need to do so much more. I need to stop thinking about why people are in the difficult situation they're in and actually just encourage people more. As a rule, encourage people, even when they frustrate me. Even when I feel annoyed at what they're doing or not doing or getting themselves in the situation they're in, I need to encourage people. I need to not write them off, but see every opportunity, every moment, every person is an opportunity. Easier said than done, I know, but we see Jesus doing it here with his followers. Look at this person and think, how can the work of God be displayed in their life? I met someone this morning who was having a lot of obvious difficulties, and I thought that I know in my mind now, how can the work of God be displayed in this person's life? How can I help them? How can I look at this person as an opportunity rather than a problem, rather than writing them off? So let's follow the example of Jesus here in seeing everyone, especially over this holiday season, everyone as an opportunity to have the work of God displayed in their life in some way. Deep one today really does convict me. So if you've liked this, please hit the like button. Please share this on for other people. If you haven't subscribed to That Bible Guy, why have you not subscribed already? Please subscribe to That Bible Guy and let's get his word out there.